Mindful Learning Series Phase 1 Mindful Living, a Way of Living with Awareness. Welcome to Wisdom Coaching. In this episode, we begin with the foundation of the Mindful Learning Series, Mindful Living. Before we explore leadership, decision-making, or digital awareness, we begin with something more fundamental. How we live each day. In everyday life, we constantly face situations that require responses. A message arrives. A conversation becomes difficult. A decision needs to be made. In many of these moments, our reactions are immediate. We respond quickly, often without realizing how our thoughts and emotions influence our actions. However, many challenges in life do not come from the situations themselves. They come from how we respond to them. This is where mindful living becomes important. Mindful living means being aware of what is happening, both around us and within us, before we respond. It means noticing our thoughts, observing our emotions, and taking a moment to think. This moment may be very short, but it can make a significant difference. Let us consider a simple example. Imagine receiving a message that feels upsetting. Without awareness, we may respond immediately, perhaps with frustration. But with awareness, we pause. We take a moment to read the message again. We consider the situation more carefully. And we choose a response that is more thoughtful. This small difference can change the direction of a conversation. Over time, these small moments of awareness shape the quality of our lives. Mindful living offers several practical benefits. First, it improves our decisions. When we think before responding, we are more likely to choose actions that lead to better outcomes. Second, it strengthens our relationships. People feel respected when we listen carefully and respond thoughtfully. Third, it reduces unnecessary stress. Many stressful situations become easier to manage when we respond calmly instead of reacting quickly. Mindful living also influences how we choose the people around us. The people we interact with have a strong impact on our thinking and behavior. Choosing relationships wisely helps create a more positive and supportive environment. Another important aspect of mindful living is understanding differences. In families and workplaces, people from different generations often have different perspectives. Mindful awareness helps us listen and understand, rather than judge quickly. When understanding grows, relationships become stronger. At its core, mindful living is not about perfection. It is about awareness. It is about noticing the moment before we respond. It is about creating a small space between what happens and what we do next. In that space, we have the opportunity to choose wisely. Let us end with a simple reflection. In your daily life, when situations become challenging, do you pause before responding? Or do you react immediately? Sometimes, a few seconds of awareness can lead to better decisions, stronger relationships, and a more balanced life. Mindful living is not something separate from daily life. It is the way we live each moment, with awareness, with intention, and with care. Thank you for listening to Wisdom Coaching. If you found this episode helpful, please like, subscribe, and join me in the next phase of the Mindfulness Learning Series. See you in Phase 2.